Welcome to your weekly dose of woo, where we do the woo so that you don't have to. We meet every week on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Central to discuss a different astrological and basically woo topic to help you in your business and personal life. So this week is intense, believe it or not, because we're in Scorpio season, which is inherently an intense time that's full of mystery and intimacy. But now we have a full moon. So it's a lot of completion in the time of Scorpio. And a lot of people are having things come up during this time, during this full moon, a few days before and a few days after, specifically around trust. Now, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as epic, awesome rulers of our industry, trust is a huge thing. And the fact that it's coming up is a good thing. It may feel awful and uncomfortable and like, oh my gosh, there's so much betrayal going on, like some Shakespearean play. No, it's a good thing. The universe is showing you who you are meant to trust and who you are not meant to trust. These awkward conversations that you need to have as a business owner are essential for you to move forward, are essential for the success of your business. And so as these things come up, it's really important to remember that you you have to be true to yourself, and you have to have open communication, and you have to have those uncomfortable conversations. And some of them are band-aids, like, oh, it was something small that you can fix. Others are going to be bigger, and others will involve exits and firing and laying people off because the trust is broken. You can break big trust or small trust. So this is the time where who you trust is being made obvious. There's a quote: when someone shows you who they are, listen, believe them. People are showing you who they are. Believe it. If they do not finish their work, if they pad their time card, if they gossip or talk behind people's back, which is not good for any kind of work environment, they're showing you who they are. And it may be uncomfortable, and it may be someone that you've had in your life for a long time. Oh my God, they would never do that. I have learned recently that given specific situations, people become more of who they already were in a different environment. So if here's an odd example, when we become successful, or get a lot of money, people are like, well, you became who you were meant to be, which in some cases is beautiful and fabulous. In other cases, turns you into a rigid tool. And that's the thing. But until you have the money and success, you don't know that that's how you're going to behave with money and success. And so trusting what people are showing you as they're coming into this new energy is really important. Scorpio is, of course, an intense energy. It's a mysterious energy. A lot of people can find it intoxicating. All of those things are understandable as long as you come from a place of being centered and really feeling how you need to feel about things. So trust is a huge part in this. The other thing I want to talk about with trust in this Scorpio full moon of awesomeness is yourself, like trusting yourself. And here's what I mean by this. So there are things called portals. Woo! And they are fabulous. It is an energetic vortex that does things that's based on numerology, not astrology, numerology. And so 1111 just happened. And for those of you who don't know, 1111 is a portal that has a lot to do with manifesting. A lot of my clients wanted to manifest so much during this time, especially because 1111 happens only 11 days after Samhain, after the veil is the thinnest, after you have had a commune with your ancestors and showed gratitude for everything that you've gotten this year. And then you talk to your spirit guides about what you're meant to do for the next year. Now you have a chance to manifest. It's a very powerful time. But some people say that it's just arbitrary numbers. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing about anything woo within reason. Like if you believe the unicorn is coming to save you and nobody else, redemption. No, the blessings. This is not the channel for you. So what it's talking about is the science of belief. And I'm actually writing a TED Talk about the science of belief right now that states that if you believe it, you're giving it power, which is all manifesting is. If you believe you are meant to attract your next million, you believe that you are meant to talk on stages, you believe it is far more likely to happen than if you have disbelief or doubt. And so there are many different schools of thought with the kind of woo that people do. This channel, this Lily of the Light, works a lot with tarot and astrology. Numerology is great. Numerology is the portals. So that's the 1111. We give importance to the things that are important to us. So there are some people who say, 1111 has nothing to do with anything. It's based on a calendar that was created not that long ago in the grand scheme of the universe, and it's just a few random numbers. That is true for their mindset. But if you trust yourself and you trust that 1111, 6622, that these portals come up for a reason for your life, like 6/6, June 6th is all about balance. The 1111 is all about manifesting. If you believe in these portals, it will make them more powerful. Now, is this the end all be all secret recipe that's going to make you famous and a multimillionaire? No, it's the woo, that it's the bump. It's the mushroom in Mario. It is not the thing that's going, it's not the cheat code, but it's the little help. It's the vitamin that gets you over the finish line. And so be aware of that. As you trust yourself, think of your beliefs during this time. And that's what our exercise is. We need to trust ourselves. So we're going to do it in two parts because I'm really loving this two-part thing right now. What you're going to do is you're going to think about the people in your personal or business life who you trust intrinsically. And then you're going to think about the people who you may need to reassess the trust and the level of access they have to you in your business. And then you're going to act accordingly. So you need to trust yourself with this interpersonal connectedness with other people to you yourself and your business as an entity. And then once you do that and it's all wrapped up in a pretty bow, the next thing you're going to do is look at your beliefs. What do you believe? Where does your trust come from? I recently saw on TikTok one of their brothers. They do reno projects. They are super fun. They were on HGTV forever, and now I can't remember their names. Oh my gosh. But he met his wife because a tarot reader said, in the next year, you are going to be married and a baby's going to be on the way. He was single at the time. In 12 months, he was married with a baby on the way because he took it seriously. And it's not like, oh my God, yes. It's just like, wow, you let that sink in and align with your soul. So what beliefs do you have that you take seriously? What is your science of belief? Some people, it is getting astrology readings to do their schedule. Some people, it is doing tarot readings for clarity. Some people, it is numerology and focusing very much on the portals, but then also the days of which people are born. So not the zodiac sign. So I was born on the 6th, and being a 6th means that I'm a nurturer. And anyone who would have met me knows that I nurture my clients so much. I am mothering so much, including the give you a whooping kind of mothering. Like I am motherly very much in my business and my personal life. I love nurturing. And so and people who are born on the 28th or marry someone who is born on the 28th, that has a lot to do with being successful. And so if it's numerology, if it's astrology, if it's tarot, look at what you believe. Look at your science of belief and look at what I mean by science of belief specifically for this is, what do you believe in that has come true, that has helped you with your business, that has helped you with your personal life? I know that tarot and astrology has helped me greatly, much more than numerology, which is why I don't specialize in numerology. I believe in it, but it is not the focus and forte of what I do to help myself and others. You bet your bippy, though, during Samhain, that some people got some private messages from me, my VIP clients, letting them know what's what and who's who and why the veil's thinnest for them and who's going to be coming through for them. So you have these gifts and tools that you can use and utilize. And Scorpio season, your intuition, your own inner knowing is so heightened that now is the time to look at who you trust and don't trust, what gifts you trust and don't trust, what messages are coming through for you. Use this time wisely. It can change things. It can change things for you. It can change things for the people around you. And most importantly, it can change things for your business because that's why we are here. We are a bunch of fabulous, wonderful, successful entrepreneurs who do not have time to pussyfoot around. So if you would like to tune in to the weekly dose of woo, again, it is 11 a.m. every Thursday. The links are all across my social media every single week, as well as the topic, because it is a different topic every week, because astrology changes every week, believe it or not. So go forth, have a great day, be the hero of your own story, and remember that Lily of the Light is always here for any help that you may need.